Hello, my name's Rebecca. Thanks for joining me for this Tai Chi Timeout. Today we're going to start with pouring, a concept to kind of get us centered and experiencing the sensations in our body, deliberately stepping away from what we were just doing and stepping into this space wherever you are. Let your feet settle into the ground, wiggle your toes around in your shoes, and begin to sense your weight shift, so pouring your energy from one side of your body to the other side. And start to consider your breath and just let it move naturally as you begin to pour from front to back. You might even feel that you're off center some. And now let your energy pour from right to left, front to back, or front, back, left to right, really in any order that works, considering imagining a circle underneath you and you're kind of hitting many points on the circle at whatever interval that your body leads you. So there's no script for this. Just begin to pour your energy in any direction. And then let that pouring become a little less gross and a little more subtle, a little more inside. Maybe someone else watching you wouldn't even be able to see that you are shifting your energy, your focus from one side of your body to the other, from the front to the back, or maybe even from the top to the bottom. And then pause here and take a few deep breaths. Listen to the sounds around you. Tune in to the sound within you. And then begin to gather chi. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the hands near that lower dantian, passing there again as you breathe in. Gathering in energy around you. And now, taking your hands by your side, pay attention to the center of your palm as you turn to look to the left. Focusing on the center of that palm and then just switching as you turn and look to the right. Coming to that center lower dantian in the middle. And now as you consider where your gaze is, let it shift beyond the center of your palm and look past your hand, past that Laogong point, looking beyond. Turning your head just about 70%, never moving to that 100%, staying within a range of comfort, letting your breath move in and out with ease. And now as you relax both hands by your side, just begin to shift your weight over to the right and turn and open the left toes. You might want to take a bigger step as you shift now over to the left and open the toes to the right. This is called opening and closing the gate. So I shift and I open up. And begin to get your hips involved, not as much as you would, say, in a hula dance, but enough for you to notice that your hips are helping to steer your knees. And as you begin to open and close the gate, shift, turn, and then shift again. So there's another layer, another element on top with opening and closing the gate. Keeping the knees soft, being mindful if you're on a surface that doesn't really like for you to pivot. And sense the shift. Before you give that leg weight, let your toe land, then shift. Guide yourself back and shift forward. And we're going to add parting horse's mane. And this is a piece of yang style, shifting in as if you're parting the mane of a horse. Coming back to center with hands at lower dantian, shifting to turn, let the foot land, shift the weight, part the mane. This is part of the beginning of the Yang Simplified 24, a kind of abbreviated Tai Chi form that comes from the long form of Yang style. Parting horse's mane is one of the first pieces of that form. And as we practice it in isolation, it almost becomes like Qigong. Just letting your body move and breathe. Super simple with ease. Continue to pay attention to the space between your palms, in the center of each palm. Try that again on each side. Opening the gate and closing the gate. And now bring the hands about heart height to open and close. This is a piece of Sun style Tai Chi, found in several of Dr. Lamb's forms. Breathing in and breathing out. Sense the structure of your hands and that space between. Again, that acupressure or acupuncture point along the meridian lines, the Lao Gong point. A powerful space for cultivating qi. Letting breath move in and letting breath move out. And as you relax your hands by your sides, shake and wiggle. You might even want to shake through the hands. Again, another way to wake up the body, the blood, the qi. The next piece we'll explore is brush knee. Take a bow stance here, and we're just going to shift forward and shift back, turning the waist. And this is kind of like opening and closing the gate, in that the hips play a role. And now with brush knee, It's just again and again this push. It's also called brush push. Another piece of the yang style. It's a block and a push. So that left hand blocking, that right hand pushing. And as we practice it over and over again, like I mentioned earlier, it kind of begins to feel like Qigong. Letting the push come from the waist. And as you continue, noticing that your weight doesn't shift too far forward or back. So you're kind of centered in that push. Inhaling as you reach back, exhaling as you press or push. Try one more time here. Connected to the center of the palm. Step back and step forward to switch sides. And again, it's that block and that push. Shifting back, the waist turns as you push and kind of anchor in. Same thing on this side, that connection to the Laogong, the center of the palm. On this side, as you send your left arm out, your right hand almost connects through that center point into the ground to anchor you. Blocking and pushing. Try one more just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. And then step wide, shaking the legs out, becoming like the wild gray goose. Caw-caw. You can make your best geese noises. Allow your body to float up and to sink down. Breathing in as you rise, breathing out as you sink. Let this become like a meditation in motion. Let thoughts just drift. Let them pass you by like clouds moving through the sky. Connecting to the space in the center of your palms. Sensing that space. Cultivating chi, moving in and through your body. And taking a step in, feet about hip distance, bringing the hands together, palms face away, and exhaling to center. So you may even bring the outer edges of your pinky fingers together as you move up and as you sink in, making space and connecting to what is yours to give and what is yours to receive in this moment. Inhaling and exhaling as you connect again to that space in the center of your palm, sensing it as your arms move through space. Letting the current, the energy move through you like a wave. And this time, bringing your feet a little closer together, clearing the space, inhaling, and then moving through the byway, the top of the head, the crown, clearing the space through upper dantian around the brow, to the area of the throat, through middle dantian, and into lower dantian, pausing there to seal, to connect to the energy that you've created that's continuously circling and spiraling within you. Finding strength and discipline with your right hand and friendship and humility with your left. Thank you.